Hadith number 583, wherein it is said that Abraham prayed, O our Lord, I have made some of my offspring dwell in a valley without cultivation, by your sacred house, Kaaba at Mecca, in order, O our Lord, that they may offer prayer perfectly. So, fill some hearts among men with love towards them, and, O Allah, provide them with fruits, so that they may give thanks.
Okay, now when it says provide them with fruits, there is a specific verse in the Quran which shows that all the fruits are brought to Mecca. It doesn't say that they grow in Mecca. They are brought to Mecca. So that is one important point. Another important point is that Allah tells the Meccans, the pagan Meccans, that olives grow in Mount Sinai. If Petra had been the ancient city of Mecca, then why would Allah tell them in the Quran that olives come from Mount Sinai, or that some olives grow there? It would have been kind of redundant to tell them that if they also had olives, being that Jordan and Petra are basically the same area, right? They are, even if they were living in Petra and olives grow in Mount Sinai, that is all like the same area in the Middle East. It is all like north, and olives grow everywhere there. So Allah would not tell them, inform them that olives come from Mount Sinai, when they already have abundant fruits and olives and so on. The other thing is that even the Meccans used to trade dates. They would take their own dates, which were of an inferior quality, and they would travel to Syria, which is what happened when the Prophet ﷺ's father Abdullah was traveling. He traveled to Syria to trade his dates, and that is in Sahih Bukhari. And then he returns and he dies on the way back.
So, no contradiction is there between the Quran and Hadith. The fields, valleys and meadows mentioned in the Hadith, as referred to by Dan Gibson, are applicable not for the Mecca city, but for the larger part of Mecca that remains beyond the city area. Both fauna and flora were there, as those are found in Mecca today. One must not necessarily go to Petra for these things. Those were there in Mecca, just beyond the city area of Mecca. One should also
let's see.
Mecca today are applicable not for the Mecca city, but for the larger part of Mecca that remains beyond the city area. Both fauna and flora were there, as those are found in Mecca today. One must not necessarily go to Petra for these things. Those were there in Mecca, just beyond the city area of Mecca. One should also keep in mind that both Taif and Jeddah are within the boundary of Mecca. The people who consider only the city area as the boundary of Mecca are wrong. They should not talk about Mecca.
Okay. So the thing is, you're talking about the ancient city. So how big was it? It's okay to talk about it. We're trying to learn things. And why did he put music at the end? That's kind of strange. It's a bit confusing. So yeah, saying people shouldn't talk about it. I don't know. Other people are talking about it. So I guess we have to talk about it, whether we like to or not, right? And nobody cares about Petra. Muslims don't care about Petra.